Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name's Derek, this is Fatal RPM, and in today's video, as you can see, we have the beautiful VG30 here, and what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and get this block cleaned up. A little bit, hopefully, at the very least a little bit. Now, if you'll notice, I do have a few extra things on here that weren't on here before, and that's going to be the alternator, which the reason why that is because we have this beautiful mount right here. This is from a Z32 VG30 DET or DETT. Honestly, I don't remember, but we needed that so that we can mount the alternator on the passenger side, seeing as how it's next to impossible to find a Z31 passenger side turbo mount, but it's going to put the alternator out at the point that we need it for the new harmonic balancer from Ross Performance. And in addition to that, we also have a new water pump pulley, a 4-rib water pump pulley. So in addition to this, the other two things that I need to source for this particular part here are going to be the new alternator. I want to go at around 150 amps or so with the appropriate pulley to match up with the 4-rib pulley there. But without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get some of these, let's actually get all these accessories back out the engine and get clean. Yeah, there it goes. Yep, there it goes. Cool beans. There's a little bit of sludge inside the oil pan, but that's not entirely surprising, seeing as how I was squirting water down the oil patch. We can start to disassemble the engine, because the one thing that I did not say at the beginning of the video, I also have the whole reseal kit for the Z here. So we got main bearings, we got the rod bearings, and we got the rings there for us to rebuild this guy. So we are going to be doing a full rebuild, like I had somewhat expected to do based off of how much of this I was getting apart anyway. I feel like we can only end this video once we get the crank out. So let's go ahead and try and do that. I don't know how this is going to work. This is going to be a lot of me trying to figure out what's going on here. Assuming these are all 10 mil. Nope, I was wrong in that assumption. All right, so first thing to come off is going to be the pickup tube. That's a 10. Oh, there's one more. There keeps being one more. Oh no, I just lost a washer, apparently. All right, well, oh, there it is. Take this guy back off, the tensioner, and just tease it on off. There we go. All right. Well, let's see if this works. Watch this not be long. I'm actually dumb. How dare you just fall apart on me? Oh, okay, there it goes. Please. I don't know. I'm just going to continue to take the cradle off, and then we'll figure that out when we get to that point. I just realized I did something really stupid.
What that?
I loosened the mains before taking out the rods. I only realized that once I got the last bolt loose. Arrow. This was pointless. These be the ones that won't come out with a finger. Alright, rear main seal plate is tap tap tap. Why must you fight me on everything? I thought we were friends. You piece of shit. I'm losing my mind. Oh no, I refuse to believe that that's what's holding me back now at this point. Because if that is indeed the case.
Hold you back there because you just believe.
You believe in life after love. I can feel something inside myself. I don't mean it's strong enough now. Tell me I'm not a Grammy Award winning singer.
You're a gremlin.
I can't actually believe it, but this weird fucking stiffening plate is now the main issue. Alright, let's try these. Yay! And you. Yay! Alright, rear main seal is almost off. Rear main seal's off, yay! Celebration, yay! People are dancing in the streets, yay! Yeah! There you go. This leaky ass rear main plate is off. And last but not least, Senor Crank. Oh God! Yay! Alright, peoples. Gloves are coming off. Alright, so at this point, I'm just about fed up. Because I kept running into little shit. Like, it wasn't particularly hard things, but it was just like little shit that was really pissing me off. So what we're gonna do now, we are gonna wipe down all these main bearings, inspect them real quick, and see what we got to work with. The first bearing is looking pretty good. This one has a little bit of wear unevenly on the outside here. This guy looking almost brand new, same type of wear. And then the rear. The rear's actually looking the best out of all of them. Actually, I would say, yeah, rear's looking the best. All right, so that's the main caps. Onto the pistons. I am going to put gloves back on for this, so give me 1 second. So, as far as the first set goes, this is the top, or this is the bottom here. It's not looking great. It has a bit of a hot spot there, but nothing you can catch your fingernail on. So, we're good. Or that's not even really a hot spot. It's just worn out. Because it would be definitely discolored if it was a hot spot. It does have a bit of a hot spot right there. Because you can see it started changing color. Either that or it started wearing through. Which I feel like if it's wearing through at... Because this is a rebuilt engine. You gotta remember. And car odometer only says 149,000 some odd miles. But kind of gets worse the further back we go. So this one here is number 2. As you can see right in there. It's not great. But this is the other one. Can kind of catch my nail on that. But it also does not look great. So this is number 3. Has some pretty decent wear there. That's the top, and which has some wear on it too. You know, nothing too crazy. Same as the story for number 4. You can see has somewhere nothing super crazy. But then we get to fucking 5. Oh, we get to 5. Yeah, 5 is not in a good place physically or emotionally right now. Definitely needs a bit of support, and you can do that by hitting the like button on this video. Number 5 is not looking too great. That is a pretty consistent score going through. I feel like something fell inside the system. I guess someone must have done like a head gasket or something at some point. Something got in here, got stuck, and stayed stuck. But the good thing is, because like this is a really deep groove. That's number 5. Those bearings are toast. Number 6 is a little bit back to normal. So number 6 isn't looking too terribly bad. Neither one, as you can see there. But the good thing, the best thing, honestly, because I could give less than a shit about all those. Actually, not so much, because the rods are forged, so it's not cheap. But what's more important is that the crank is okay. And from the looks of it, this one here is number 2. These are the real ones that I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about number 2 and number 5. So number 2 looks and feels smooth. There's no wear or anything on it, which is insane. And then the same goes for number 5. This is going to be kind of impossible for you guys to see, only because this is a really weird angle in the first place, but I will show you number 5, because number 5 and number 2 look identical, basically. But actually, they all look the same, but number 5 here looks perfectly fine. Same thing goes for the cradle here. All the caps are looking pretty good. Nothing too crazy as far as wear goes. Like, obviously, oh, that's not even wear, that's just oil. Alright, so yeah, there's not even really any wear. Now, this one has a little bit here in the center. But as long as we make sure everything's super clean whenever we put this back together, we should be good. So yeah, all those are looking pretty great. So, as far as this goes, everything's looking good. Obviously, we already looked over here. We know this is all good as well. So, yeah, we have the whole new bearing set of which we'll replace, as well as the rings in the following video. So, as always, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you want to support me just a little bit more, hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon right next to it, so you get notified whenever I do drop new videos, when I drop new videos. But the next video should more than likely be putting... Actually, we might not even be getting to that right away. More than likely, the next video is going to be getting this thing clean, like perfectly clean. And then following, we'll be putting this mess back together. But as always, thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I recall Central Park and fall. Not the change.